All right, we are in our practice book, Redbook Practice 3.6. We are doing conversions. Okay, let's take a look. First of all, we have our conversion chart. Okay, you might want to create an index card for test purposes with the conversions on it. Okay, so we have inches to centimeters, miles to kilometers, quarts to liters, and pounds to kilograms. Okay, so now let's take a look at our lesson. Here we have 15 kilograms. We want to know how many pounds does that equal. So let's first step, remember we must set up our conversion ratio. So we want to convert kilograms to pounds or pounds to kilograms. Here we have 1 pound equals 0.45 kilograms or 45 hundredths of a kilogram. So then that's our conversion ratio. 1 pound to kilograms. Okay, so now when we want to get our equivalent, we take a look at what we have. We have 15 kilograms. So since we have 15 kilograms, remember it's kilogram to kilogram. So if the kilogram is in our denominator, then when we set up our proportion, okay, then the kilogram will be in our denominator, 15 kilograms, okay? And then therefore, we need to know how many pounds that is. We don't know how many pounds that is, okay? So from there, we want to cross multiply. So we have 15 kilograms is equal to 0.45 x, okay? So now what we want to do is divide both sides by 0.45 to isolate the x, okay? And so then we take our trusty calculator that is somewhere hiding, okay? And we take our calculator and we say 15 divided by 0.45, and we have x is equal to 33.33, and that would be our answer, okay, for that particular problem. All right, now let's look at the next one. We are still finding the equivalent, so let's take a look here. We want to determine on number 4 if it is greater than, less than, or equal to. That's what we're doing on 4 and 6. It says complete the statement using the inequality symbol. So here we are comparing inches to centimeters. So let's look at our conversion here, and we have 1 inch is equal to 2 and 54 centimeter. Okay, so since our centimeters are on the bottom, we need to decide, well, let's convert these inches to centimeters, okay, so that we're comparing centimeters to centimeters. So we put our 11 here, our x here, because we don't know how many centimeters 11 inches will it equates to. So we're going to cross multiply, and we discover that 2 and 54 hundredths okay, times 11 is 27 and 94 hundredths. So then 11 inches is equivalent to 27 and 94 hundredths centimeters. Now let's compare that to 22 centimeters, and we see that we have more centimeters. If we convert the 11 inches to centimeters, it equates to 27 versus 22, and therefore, okay? Now let's take a look here. We have 8 gallons and 25 liters. Well, in a case like this, we have quarts to liters in our conversion. Take a look over there. Quarts to liters. 1 quart is 95 hundredths of a liter. So then from there we have gallons here. So because we know quarts and gallons are in the same conversion family, we ask ourselves how many quarts make a gallon, and we know that it takes 4 quarts to make a gallon. So then if that is the case, if we have 8 gallons, let's change these gallons to quarts. So if 4 quarts is 1 gallon, then what happens if we have 8 gallons? Okay, well, we discovered that that equals 32. Okay, X will be equal to 32. So this is actually 32 quarts compared to 25 liters. All right, so now we have 2 items that are in our conversion table. We know that in our conversion table, okay, that 1 quart, okay, is 0.95 liters. So then 1 quart, 0.95 liters. So we want to take these quarts and convert them to liters in order to compare liter to liter. So these quarts, we put 32 here, because 1 equals 0.95 liters. So how many liters is that? When we cross multiply, X is equal to 32 times 0.95, and we discover that we have 30.4. So 30.4. 32 quarts converts to 30.4 liters compared to 25 liters, and we know this is greater. Okay? Now, let's take a look at number 8. On 8, we have, it says, complete the statement, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So you have 60 miles per hour. How fast is that for kilometers per hour? Okay, what's the equivalent to kilometers? So 1 mile equals 1.6 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way. 1 mile equals 1.6 kilometers. So then let's set this up. If 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers, then what happens if we have 60 miles? How many kilometers is that? Okay, because we don't know the kilometers. Kilometers to kilometers, miles to miles, and we cross multiply. Okay, and so therefore, put in our calculator, that's 60 times 1.6, and the answer is 96 equals to X. Okay, so this is 96. Okay, that's number 8. Okay, moving right along to number 10. Number 10, we have 52 gallons to liters. Once again, we have quarts to liters. So we want to convert this to quarts. And we know that 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. So if we have 52 gallons, how many quarts is that? So we're going to cross cancel 52 times 4. 52 times 4, and we have X is equal to 208. So 208 quarts is equivalent to 52 gallons. So therefore, let's compare 208 quarts, okay, all right, versus this number of liters, okay? So then if our conversion is 1 quart is equal to 0.95 liters, and we have 208 quarts, how many liters is that? All right, and so then we cross cancel, or cross multiply, and we have 208 times 0.95, and we have that X is equal to 197.6. So 197.6 liters. Okay? All right, I need to hustle up so I don't run out of time. All right, so now we're on number 12. On number 12, it reads, 1 lap around a high school track is 400 meters. How many laps do you run around the track if you run 2 miles? Well, let's set up our conversion. Miles to kilometers, but here they're talking about meters. So we would need to convert our kilometers to meters. And so we know that King Hector drinks bad chocolate milk. So if we have K and we want to go to meters, from K we go 1, 2, 3. So then if our decimal point is here, we go 1, 2, 3. All right, that would be meters. So then 1 mile equals 1,600 meters. All right, so that's our conversion. All right, so let's take a look at that. If that be the case, if we have 400 meters, then what is that equivalent to? All right, we want to convert this to meters. All right, so then, no, that's converting it to miles. We don't want to convert it to miles. We want to convert it to meters. All right, so that 1.6 kilometers equals 1,600 meters. Sorry about that. Okay, and therefore, if we have 400 meters, how many? I just confused myself. Yes, I did. And for that, I apologize. Give me 1 second to get myself together. Okay? All right. So let me, because I don't have the conversion from meters to kilometers, I'm confusing myself. I feel rushed, so give me a moment. Let me go here to number 14. The lightest weight class for young men competing in the freestyle wrestling is 29 kilometers to 32 kilograms. Okay? All right. What is the range of weight in pounds? So we got pounds and kilograms up here. So 1 to 4/5 kilograms. Okay? So if you have from 29, all right, to 32. So if this is the case, then if we have 29 kilograms here, and we want to convert to pounds here, we would cross cancel, okay? So that $29 is equal to 0.45x. So we take the 29 and divide it by 0.45, and we discover that that is 64, okay, 0.44. Then we do it again for 32, okay? So then we go, let's do it over here so you can see it. 1.45 kilograms is equal to x over, this case, 32 kilograms, and we cross, and we have 32 is equal to 0.45x, and we discover that 32 divided by 0.45 gives us 71. Okay, so then the pounds would be from 64 pounds, 4,400 to 71 pounds and 11. Okay, now I'm almost out of time, and I didn't put my conversion up here. I'll show you this in the morning. Okay, I truly apologize, only because I don't want to split it up into two. But if you look in the back of your textbook, it should give you the conversion from miles to meters. So I'm going to look in the back right quick and see if I can get that. All right, it's on page, it's in the back of your big textbook, okay? But like I said, I've run out of time, so I'll deal with it in the morning, and I apologize. I truly do.